Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is My Political Faith, and I am Dr. T. Lynn Smith, certainly grateful for this opportunity through Black Women Empowered to share necessary information with you. Tonight we have a wonderful show, but I must first give a shout out to our CEO, Dr. Jacqueline King. Certainly we are grateful for this opportunity. And for those of you that know anything about Black Women Empowered, our mission is to empower the world through the ministry of Jesus Christ. Yes, we are empowering the world through the ministry of Jesus Christ. And Dr. King, I am certainly grateful for this opportunity. Because we bring you such wonderful events, we bring you wonderful information, we would like for you to have an opportunity to give back to Black Women Empowered. You can do it in two ways. Number one, you can do it through Cash App. And our Cash App call is Black WMNEMPINC. That's Black WMNEMPINC. Of course, the money sign is first for Cash App. And then you can also give through PayPal. Very simply, go to your PayPal account and type in Black Women Empowered Safe Haven at Gmail. That's Black Women Empowered Safe Haven at Gmail. Once again, this is an opportunity for you to give back and to give to the wonderful programming that you receive. Again, I am Dr. T. Lynn Smith, and you're watching My Political Faith. Tonight, I want to share with you a very special subject. It's one that is not talked about enough. I would say that it's talked about more than it used to be, and that's probably because of health reasons. But tonight, I'd like to talk with you about rest. One of the things that we as people, not just Black people, not just people in ministry, but people in general, we don't get enough rest. And when we don't rest, when we are not replenished, it does something to how we deal with other people. It does something to how we interact with people. And many times you wonder why you came out with that reaction or why you said that. And sometimes if you really sit back and think about it, it's because you are not well mentally. And so it is important that we take the time to rest. It's important that we take the time to get away. Even Jesus took time to get away. He took special disciples and got away because he knew that he had to be replenished in order for him to do the ministry that was assigned to his hand. And so I want to encourage you through this edition tonight to get rest. And I have brought in a specialist who's going to help you plan your next rest. I know you've been talking about going somewhere. In fact, you've been talking about it for 5 years. Well, I'm bringing you someone that's going to help you get your rest. And so I'd like for you to help me and appreciate as I present to you from How Great Thou Art Travel. Her name is Sylvia Jones. She has this travel agency with her husband, Adrian and Sylvia Jones from How Great Thou Art Travel. So tonight, this edition of My Political Faith is about rest, but more importantly, where you can go to get some rest. Join me in welcoming my guest, Sylvia Jones from How Great Thou Art Travel. Sylvia,
Yes.
welcome to
Thank
the
you.
show tonight. I can't wait for you to plan my next event where I'm
Awesome.
going.
I'm ready.
Yes,
I'm ready.
wonderful.
Thank you.
So thank you again for being here. How Great Thou Art Travel.
Yes.
Please tell our audience how you came up with the name of How Great Thou Art Travel. I know there's a wonderful song that talks about how great thou art, but I know that there has to be a story. There's
It is.
always a story. Tell us the story about how Great Thou Art Travel came to be.
Well, actually, it's very simple.
And you have to talk a little loud.
Okay.
I forgot the microphone tonight.
Okay, it's very simple. My husband and I, we also had a art business, and when we were naming that art business, the first name that came up was How Great Thou Art, because I'm in ministry of singing. That was one of the first names that popped in my mind, and we kind of toyed with our names, but How Great Thou Art just seemed to stick.
Okay,
because
so let me double click. So How Great Thou Art, art.
Art.
Right. Okay, I got it now. Go ahead.
So
finish the story.
we actually own an art business also, and it kind of piggybacked off that. So once I was presented with the opportunity for the travel business, we were like, How Great Thou Art Travel. Okay, that sounds great, piggyback off the first business that we had. So basically that's how we came up with the name.
Excellent. How Great Thou Art Travel. So how long have you been in business? And tell me how long you've been in business.
Well, actually, October has been two years.
Okay.
And because we had the opportunity, right as we started, we had the opportunity of hosting our church cruise. They decided to go on a cruise. We actually put in a proposal and was awarded that proposal. So that was right off the bat. We spent a lot of time. And the thing about this business is you could actually earn money while you're in training.
Good. Hang on to that because we're going to talk about that. I know some of you are looking for a job. One of the things I do best is connect people. So in just a moment, she's going to tell you how you can make some money. Now, you said something about a cruise.
Right.
So your church went on a cruise. I've never been on one, but someday
Yes.
I want to go on a cruise. So you put in a proposal. The church awarded you the opportunity to send them on a cruise. Where did the saints go?
The Saints went to the Western Caribbean, so we had the opportunity one day at sea. We went to Cozumel and returned, but we had 5 days on the ship on Carnival Paradise.
Wow.
It was an awesome trip. It was about 25 of us. They had an awesome time. I actually had an awesome time, but it actually had taken about 9 months to plan it. So that's with people making payments.
Okay.
But the trip went off February of this year, 2019. The Saints had an awesome time, and so did I. But in the midst of that, I was earning as I was learning.
Wow.
So those are the opportunities that you have with this type of business.
All right, I'm going to come back to that, but let's
Okay.
talk a little bit about rest. So when you were planning your trip and you were talking to many of the people, what was the number one reason why some of them wanted to go on the vacation?
Some just needed to get away.
They
Some people
needed
needed to
rest.
get away from their children. Not too many from their spouses, but from their children. But just to rest, just to get away from it all, going through some things, and just taking the time to see the ocean, God-given ocean, beautiful out there on the sea. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. It is.
Rest is so important
It
for
is.
whatever reason, whether you're trying to get away from your children, not your spouse, from your job. It is imperative that we as people take some time to rest.
It is.
But not just rest anywhere. You mentioned, taking a look at the sea. I have only been to Jamaica, Japan, and I've looked across the ocean from the shore. I've never been in a boat. But just that surrealness of looking over the ocean and just how it makes you feel so much closer to God.
It does.
That's got to be so relaxing.
It is. It's an awesome experience. It's an awesome feeling. I had the opportunity. My mother traveled with us, and she was just in awe because this was actually her first time leaving the States.
Wow.
So she never had the chance to go on international, and to be out there on that ocean just surrounded by water, she was just in awe. Just, this is God.
Now, and your mother is a young woman, right?
Yes, she is.
How young?
85 years young.
A young woman, just 85 years old, who went international for the first time.
For the first time.
So the point is, it doesn't matter how old you are,
That's right.
how young you are. Rest is something that you must have. And How Great Thou Art Travel is the means by which you can get some much needed rest. So if a person is looking for an opportunity to rest, what's the first thing they do? How do they contact you? Not necessarily like, call Sylvia, but what are the steps that they take to book a vacation or to book travel with How Great Thou Art
Well,
Travel?
the first step is to call me. Or,
Okay.
First, to call me, and what I normally do is get your email address. I will send you a link to my personal website, and that is Adrian, that's Adrian, and spelled out, SylviaJones.intellitravel.com.
Say that again?
That's Adrian and Sylvia Jones. .intellitravel.com.
And teletravel?
Adrian.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses, so you have to say
That's Adrian and Sylvia Jones .intellitravel.com.
I got you. Okay.
And that takes you directly to our website.
Right.
So you will see my picture, so you know it's me.
Right.
You know it's me. You'll register on that site. There you can book flights, book your cruises yourself, but I would prefer to do it myself. But you have the opportunity of booking your flights, your cruises, hotels. We even book tickets to concerts and things like that, so you have that opportunity also.
So if I want to go see Fred Hammond, you can book those as well?
Through goldentickets.com. So that's Adrian and Sylvia Jones at goldentickets.com.
Wow. All right, so then they make a call, they get directed to the website.
Yes.
They see the menu of items, and it's endless where you can go.
Endless where you can go. We have preferred partners. We have contracts with all major airlines, hotels, anything that your heart desires, we have that access to.
Excellent. So what's coming up? Do you have any?
Actually, I do. I have a graduation cruise out of Birmingham, Alabama.
A graduation
young lady,
cruise.
Right. She's actually graduating from nursing school, and she and 12 other people are going to go on to celebrate their graduation from nursing school.
That's excellent.
I also have Jackson Memorial's church cruise for 2020.
Great.
And that's on April 4th through the 11th. You still have time to join us.
Just go to the website.
Go to the website.
And you can book it. So tell me a little more about travel. Tell me a little more about what you do, and then move into how people can cha-ching earn while you learn.
Right.
I know that's something that one day I'm going to do, but I haven't done it yet. But maybe after tonight, I'll be ready to earn while I'm learning.
Right. Well, the thing with travel, and it's true that when you travel and you have the chance to go other places, meet other people, go to a different country, it enlightens you, it educates you. You get to learn firsthand how other people live, how other people travel. You'd be surprised of the people that you meet when you travel international. Sometimes you'll meet people locally from your state, if not from other states, and people make friends. But it's just relaxing for the body just to get away from your everyday, normal, go to work, come home, go to church, play with the children. It just gets you away, and we all need that from time to time, a week or two if we can. Most employers, you don't get 2 weeks at a time, so you get it when you can. You can even have a 3-day vacation. But anything to just get away from the norm really calms you and calms your blood pressure. And it does, it actually does.
So you can do 3-day cruises,
Yes.
4-day cruises.
Right.
So the minimum is a 3-day cruise.
You can do a 3-day.
Okay.
To the Bahamas.
Okay, and that's pretty close.
Yes,
down
pretty
in
close.
Florida. Okay.
Right, and it's not just for cruises. I mean, you can travel internationally, all inclusive. Any resort. I mean, just take the time and just make plans to get away. You can pay on it. It's comfortable. You don't have to shell out everything all at once. You make monthly payments and until it's time for you to go.
Now that's really attractive, the monthly payment piece, because sometimes we find ourselves in predicaments where we can't shell out, $4,000 at one time.
Exactly.
Or you don't want to max out a credit card or
Right.
something like that.
Exactly.
So payments are available. Wow.
They are available.
You can go on your ideal vacation by making payments. And you start, a year in advance?
You can start up to 9 months in advance. If it's something pretty expensive, depends on what you call expensive. But we give you the opportunity to book 9 to 12 months ahead of time.
Excellent. Excellent. Wow. All right. So tell me more about how I can make some money.
Okay, this is how you do it. What you would see me.
Of
And
course.
of course, what we normally do, we'll send you out a video to give you an overview of the company. And so IntelliTravel, I'm with IntelliTravel, And your only way of becoming an IntelliTravel agent is through a Planet Marketing rep. I am actually a Planet Marketing rep.
Got you.
We sell exclusive IntelliTravel. So we don't sell any other products but travel. And you have a one-time sign-up fee of $199.99.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
One time, and then it's $59.95 monthly, but that's for 2 businesses. You become a Planet Marketing rep. You can sell an ITA, which is IntelliTravel agent. It's called ITA, Independent Travel Agent.
Okay.
In home. All your training is done at home, online. So everything is e-commerce. If you have a cell phone, laptop, desktop, and because it's an at-home business, doesn't mean you have to be at home to work it. You got the cell phone, I can work it in between jobs, meaning I work a 9 to 5 in a doctor's office. When I leave that 9 to 5, I can go home on my way to church. I have my cell phone, I can book travel as long as I have this phone thing.
Wow.
And so you think the cost of a cup of coffee per day, you can own a travel agency.
That's amazing because I often drink a coffee frappuccino. It's a
Mhm.
sugar-free one.
Mhm.
It's really good. If you,
Expensive.
yeah, it's like $7.
Mhm.
So that's amazing.
So if you can drink coffee on a daily basis, think of owning your own business and the tax benefits that you have.
Wow.
Owning your own travel agency at home.
All right, so it's $199 one-time fee,
Right.
and then it's $59 a month, but that gives you 2 businesses.
2 businesses.
You get to book travel.
Right.
And what was the other one?
To sell a travel agency, and that is the
Ah.
only way that you can sell a travel agency by becoming a Planet Marketing
Now, when you say
representative.
to sell a travel agency, give me a little more on that.
Okay, just say for instance, I introduce you to the business.
Okay? Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay, so for $19.99, and part of that $199 is $19.99 goes toward the Planet Marketing rep.
Okay.
But I can only sell you or introduce you to this business by being a Planet Marketing
Got
rep.
you. All right.
Because some people become just an ITA only. You can't sell a travel agency just being a IntelliTravel agency. You
So
have
I can't book anybody's travel.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
okay, all right.
So basically, what I do is introduce you, you fill out the necessary paperwork, it's all
Mhm.
done online.
Mm-hmm.
I will send the forms to you. If I don't have a paper form, I'll send you the forms. And once you signed up, it's within 10 or 15 minutes, you become an agency. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you name your agency.
Wow.
T-Land's Travel Agency. Does that sound right?
Yes. I would give it something a little more
little more-
catchy.
yeah,
Now listen, people, this is really good. You've been looking for a home business. We're bringing you a home business to you right here. And I love what she said, you don't have to be at home to work it.
That's right.
She works a 9 to 5, so she checks in a few times a day to see who's booked, and then she goes on and she does her booking. This is amazing. So tell
Absolutely.
me more. Do
So
tell.
once you sign up, then you can actually start sending people to your website. But in the meantime, you want to get your training, and that's your IntelliTravel. That's your basic training with IntelliTravel through videos. You do it at your leisure, but you send people to your site because just like if you booked on some of the other sites,
Yes.
I don't care the name.
No.
I won't name those, but it works the same way. You go online, book your flights, book your hotel, book your cruises, what have you, and you could actually start to earn before you learn.
Wow.
Because while the learning process, you can still book travel, but you have to finish those 18 video modules.
So there's
It
18
won't
video-
it won't take long at all.
So how long did it take you to finish the 18
Well,
months?
I was determined, so within the week, let's get the show on the road.
And then, so once you finish the modules, is there like a test or some kind of overview?
You will have a test at the end of each
That's
module,
good.
and once you finish those modules, you can actually start booking your travel.
That's great, because I know that if you don't take a test, some other people will just think they know,
Yes.
and then they'll get out there and somebody will want to book travel, and then they won't really know what to do
Well,
or
the
how
thing-
to do it.
Well, the thing you will know, because what you'll have me as your sponsor. And because I've been at it 2 years, I can lead you in that direction. And because you're upline, because you do have an upline,
Okay,
you follow your coach's lead when any questions to ask for travel, you have access to everybody. So
okay.
everybody is willing to see you succeed.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to fail, so
Of course.
we're gonna help you.
All right. Excellent.
We're going to do everything but book your travel. You book your travel, but we'll help you along the way.
All right.
So
That's excellent. So basically, then I would go online, like I go online to those other sites,
Right.
and find my flights, find where I want to go, and then basically, because I am now an agent, do I get some kind of discount or reduction?
you get travel agents discounts. You also have fam trips. Those fam trips are like familiarization trips. You sign up for those. Let's say you can go to the Bahamas for 4 days for $99 as an agent.
4 days at the Bahamas for $99, just because I'm an agent? I'm sorry. Bring it down.
And that's where you get some of your other training. So actually
Ah.
on-site training. Same thing with ship inspections. You could go on your cruise and actually do a ship inspection.
Have you done a ship inspection
I haven't yet.
Oh
but
my God!
I will on my next cruise.
So
I will.
literally you go and make sure things are clean, you
Yes.
make sure the food.
They'll show you around the ship
I
and
love to do that.
yes, exactly.
Ooh. We need to get a crew of people just to be ship inspectors. We could, instead of doing graduation cruise, we'll do a ship inspectors cruise.
But the thing is, they'll have to be an agent to be
Right,
on the
right.
ship inspection.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That'd be wonderful.
Yes, it would.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, so I'm more motivated than I was before
Okay.
to move into the direction of being an agent. It is so important.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to not only get rest, for you to not only see the world, but for you to earn even before you learn all there is to learn about traveling. And Sylvia Jones, who's here with me today, How Great Thou Art Travel, is right here to help you navigate through every piece of information that you might need. You heard her say she would hold your hand if she needed to. But whatever it would take to make you successful, she would certainly do it. Sylvia, is there one or two more things that maybe our listening audience should be aware of before we bring our session to a close? Travel places, new places that are opening up for 2020, so forth and so on?
Well, actually, the travel business is it could be very lucrative. It's a $8 trillion business.
$8 trillion?
$8 trillion. The experts say in 10 years it'll be $15 trillion.
Wow.
So to let you know the direction we're going in, Richard Branson, you know Richard Branson,
yes,
the
yes.
multi-billionaire,
Absolutely.
has actually, he has a cruise line now called Virgin Voyages, to set sail in 2020. So that goes to show you the direction we're going in, that even billionaires are getting into this business
Wow.
of traveling.
Wow.
So they are booking for those cruises.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, I am actually going on vacation tomorrow.
Okay.
And so thank you for all that you've done to help me make my vacation a success.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to something that I'm going to be doing in April with my niece who will be graduating. And so she wants to go somewhere special. So I'll need you to book that as well.
Okay.
And so those of you that are looking for an opportunity to go somewhere and just rest, Sylvia Jones at How Great Thou Art Travel can certainly help you. We've got to have some time to get away. We've got to have some time to rest.
Absolutely.
So why don't you go with a coach who knows what she's doing and who certainly has your best interest at heart. I am so grateful for this opportunity for you to share with us how people can get rest and get good rest and earn some money while they're resting.
That's right.
Earn some money while you're resting.
Because that's what I'll be doing in April.
See? Excellent, excellent,
But you
excellent.
know, Minister T. Lynn, this is a big world.
Yes.
There are many places to go. And you know the song, He's Got the Whole World in His Hand? Why not take advantage, you know?
Yes, makes
Why-
sense.
Absolutely. But I really appreciate the time.
Certainly makes sense, certainly
Thank you.
makes sense. Thank each of you for watching tonight. This has certainly been my political faith. I'm Dr. T. Lynn Smith, and once again, I want to say to Black Women Empowered, thank you for this opportunity, Dr. Jacqueline King, and for all of this wonderful programming that we bring you. I'd like for you to have the opportunity to give back to Black Women Empowered. You can do it through Cash App, # Black WMN EMP Inc. That's Cash App. And then you can also do it through PayPal. at Black Women Empowered Safe Haven at Gmail. I look forward to our next time being together. Certainly, we are excited about what God is doing in our lives, but we are more excited about having you partner with us. Until next time, I'm Dr. T. Lynn Smith. This has been My Political Faith. Thanks again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.